Good afternoon, YouTubers. We're at Lidl's again. There you go, great value Lidl's. Lidl's, Aldi, brilliant. German, you know, German. I'm very impressed with Lidl's and Aldi, especially down here in Spain. Ooh. Fiona's just gone inside. She's gone to buy some wine and some milk and stuff. It's so hot. I'm parked in the shade at the moment. I just found a bit of shadow here. Look, let's park the car in because it's like an oven. It's like an oven, as you can imagine. Weather's been absolutely fabulous in here in Spain. Oh, she's here. She's here already.
Have you got a key for the boot, please?
Yes, I have, darling.
There's a button on it.
There's a button on the key, is there?
Yeah, the little... That's it. Keep pressing it.
There you go. Wow. She was quick. And I was going to do a video, I was going to talk about trolls, but I'll carry on this video a bit later on. Been to the house already, been in the jacuzzi. That was amazing. Really enjoyed that. So, I feel a German night coming on. Because I'm into German stuff. I like German stuff. Not everything that's German, of course, but German beer especially. Yeah, Trevor nailed it quite well this morning, I thought, with this troll video. He said, can you imagine being a troll and just being such a sad, lonely person? There's a reason people are lonely trolls, because people just can't get on with them, you know what I mean? People, they're just horrible people, and they don't make any effort to make friends, and when they do, they stab people in the back, and they wonder why they're alone and single. Shame, really. But Trevor said this morning, imagine waking up and you're just obsessed with someone, and like you just got to stick him in the back, you know, with your comments, and you're there in your anonymous troll like this, giving it loads. Oh, he's this, he's that, he's the other. Oh, they're scammers. They've done this. They've done. And I used to know this idiot, right? And he used to bear a grudge. You know, you only had to look at him sideways, and that was it. He got the knock, and he had the grudge. And he'd be ringing pizzas and sending pizzas round to your house and doing all kinds of nonsense. And he's the sort of guy that got the coupons, you know, that from the all the junk mail he pushed through your door. And he'd go, I hate that guy. And he'd be writing his name in the coupons. He'd fill in all these coupons in free post, and he'd be posting them off. And he'd spend his whole day obsessed, thinking that's going to bother someone. You know, that a load of junk mail arrives, because everyone gets junk mail. I mean, I was sick of junk mail in the UK, and in living in the EU, we used to get junk mail. I actually got a piece of wood and screwed it over the letterbox. Drilled 2 holes and screwed it shut, so the postman couldn't post anything. And he had the hole, and he was trying to ram his junk mail in. He couldn't get it in through the letterbox. Left it in a big pile outside. But since I've got a wood burner, honestly, I don't mind. I don't mind. You can bring me all the junk mail you want, because I just use it to light the fire. Don't even read it. But yeah, getting back to these trolls, they're just obsessed. Obsessed. I mean, how sad is life? You know, if you fall out with someone, surely you just move on. You just think, well, I don't want nothing to do with you anymore. That's it, I'm off. But no, some people bear a grudge. They're full of grudginess. And we've got people who are emailing us now saying, I know who that is, I know who that is. You know, he knows this woman here, and they live near each other, and thanks for telling me. I mean, I figured pretty much who it was anyway, but you're probably right. But I don't think about trolls. They can say what they want about it. I don't even do Twitter. And if you let them get it, that's what they want. They're like people who used to, remember years ago, people used to ring you up and they'd be heavy breathers. They're giving it all out, and all he wants to rise. They want you to go, get away, and you love it. They love it. You love it all the more. And the more you rage and rant down the phone, they buzz, and they're going to ring you all the more. And for the people who just used to listen and go like, clunk, put the phone down, that used to really get to them, and they just give up after a while. But that's what they want. They want to raise. They want to raise your awareness. They want to associate with you. That's why they slag you off and post bad comments, because they just want to associate with you. Sorry about that seagull. It's a baby seagull there. Look. on top of Nigel's boat, look. It's been howling all day. We've tried to feed it, but it's too stupid and it doesn't come to the bread. It just sits up there, whinging. Yeah. Trolls, strange people, strange, sad individuals who probably sit in their mother's house. A lot of them got a spare room in their mother's council house in Eastbourne or something like that. And they're just got nothing better to do than just full of hate and throw hate at people who have got better things to do, you know. Anyway, German night. Yes, I'm going to have a German night soon. I've got my stained big glass with the lid. I'm going to get some German beer. I'm going to wear my lederhosens. I'm going to have a German night. Why not? I think it's a good idea. Fiona is downstairs. She was going to join me, but she's watching Barnaby. Do you remember Midsummer Murders? I can't watch all these cop shows, but Midsummer Murders, for the benefit of those of you who don't live in the UK, was a TV cop show about a little village in a made-up place called Midsummer, and there was about 5 box sets. There must have been more murders in this little village than there was in New York. But she likes it. It's quite an inoffensive TV show, so she's downstairs watching that now. So I might do something else later on, I don't know. Depends how it goes. I'm feeling okay. I'm doing okay. We're quite cheerful under the circumstances, and yeah, I want to thank everyone who's sent a few bob on the PayPal. I didn't even have a PayPal account, and someone sent me some money. I went, oh, and it said, do you want the money? I went, oh, yeah. Click here. It said you have to open a PayPal account. So I had to open a PayPal account, but brilliant idea. It's just not monetized anymore, so yeah. I'm saving up for an e-scooter because I reckon an e-scooter is the best way to get in and out of Jib. I wanted a mobility scooter, but the wife won't let me have one. And quite a few people have commented, they've said, oh no, don't get an e-scooter if you don't need it, because you'll turn into a Walmart shopper. And I thought, what's a Walmart? I had to Google Walmart shoppers, and apparently it's just lazy people who go everywhere on the mobility scooter. And there's nothing wrong with them, and they just drive them into shops and all kinds of things. But I do need something to get in and out through the border, and I reckon an e-scooter is the way to go, because you don't need any MOT or tax or registration and insurance and all kinds of, because there's always cops will always find something, don't they, when they want to be awkward. And the cops at the border here are told to be awkward now and then when orders come down the pipeline. Oh, it's stupid birds doing my head in. Oh, I think its parents just arrived. Let's call into the parent. Seagulls. It's a mistake feeding seagulls. I put a video on a few weeks ago of a seagull we used to feed, and he was a little baby seagull, and all the other seagulls were pecking him, and he was looking very dishevelled. So we made a point of feeding it, giving it chicken legs and things and all the scraps, and it became our friend. That's how we could feed it, by hand. I mean, they're always wary of you, but he soon became a big bully, and he was bullying all the other birds, and then he'd be banging on our window as soon as first light, 4:30 in the morning, bam, 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 and we go, go away, go away. I just shoo him off in the end, but big mistake, because they keep coming back, demanding food. When in those days I was driving a 32-ton tipper, which was like an 8-wheeler, and I had to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get to the depot for 6:30, and then we'd be driving to the site, and so we'd start work at 8:30 or something like that. And the last thing you want is a seagull waking you up before your time, when your sleep time is precious, you know. So my advice to anyone is, I know baby seagulls are cute, but don't feed them. Don't feed them, because they just take advantage of you. Then they get the knock, they turn into trolls. When you won't feed them anymore, they've got the knock, they come and poo on your car and your boat and things. Good night. and may your God go with you.